And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Flippin Out! Okay, well, this is a party game from Endless Games. It's not an endless game, though. It does have an ending to it. It has a ton of cards in it, and basically it is along the lines of a party game, maybe about like categories, where you try to find something that starts with each letter. Here you try to find something with a letter before someone else does. It works fairly smoothly. Let's show you how it works, and then we'll tell you our opinion. So here's the game board, which has 4 tracks, each for each player or teams. It's up to you. And the first person to get all the way up to finish is the winner. Around the outside of the board, we put chips for all the different letters of the alphabet, although Q, X, and Z, poor letters that they are all together on one chip. One player starts the game and spins the spinner. Hey, it's been a long time, I bet, since you've seen a spinner in a game. And there they spun green. They then draw the top card. And by the way, I want to mention this game comes with 220 cards. Each has 4 categories on it. 880, that's a lot to go through. But they turn it over green. And so here we have MLB stars, also Major League Baseball stars. So, oh boy, this is going to date me here, but one person goes. So they'll say, okay, Mike Schmidt. And Mike Schmidt starts with an M, so they turn that one over. Someone else will say Nolan Ryan. And they then find the N chip, and they'll flip that over. And here's the N chip. And as they're doing this, players have 10 seconds. Now, this gives a bit of a logistical problem to the game. Because, yes, you have 10 seconds to do your clue, but what if you get it in 2? So let's say it's my turn. I go, blah, blah, 1, 2. Now, how do we do the next player? Do we turn it over, let it run out before they can start? You know, I don't know. Once someone got it, we let the time run out. And so if you got it quickly, you gave the next person more time to answer theirs. Or what have you. I don't know any way around that unless you have multiple 10-second timers. But you keep going. Now, if you can't think of one on your turn and the timer runs out, then you're out of that round. However, if you say, for example, if you say something that starts with that category of a letter that has already been flipped over, then you're out of that round also. When one person's left over, we flip all the letters back up, and the person who remains goes up 1 spot on the board. The categories are very diverse. Here you see the moon, circular items, uncommon girl names, life goals, newscasters, Hollywood, ways to show appreciation, games of chance, blue things, parades, powerful women, pranks. So you can see there's all different things, and some of them you're gonna run into that age-old problem in a game like this where does it fit in the category or not, and in that case, everybody will vote on whether an answer is acceptable or not. So that's basically the game. The first person who gets all the way up to the finish, as I said before, is the winner. This isn't the best party game I've played, but it does have a lot of options in it. 880, like I said. It does have some good back and forth. My only concern with this would be people complaining and saying, I can't believe you said that, you know, that's not a color, that's not a thing that I think of when I go to the beach, etc. But for the most part, you're going to sit there and go, oh, and you'll think of something, and everything you think of, the letter will be flipped over. So in that respect, it's good. It's a lot of fun, and eventually people will go out. They have a rule, if you turn over all 26 letters, or I guess there's 24, of the different tiles, then you turn one over, and whatever letter you turn over, you have to say something that starts with that letter, or you're out. I've never seen it get that far because people get flustered, you know, when it's down to 5 or 6 letters. But it's decent. I won't say it's a great party game, but I like it. But more importantly, let's see what the kids think of it. What do you think?
I like it because it's fun because when you move the person, it makes people happy.
Do you like this game? All right. Well, are you good at it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're not. All right, Amy, what do you think?
I sort of like the game because I'm not good at it.
And that is something that you guys have to be aware of, is the fact that if someone is pretty good at trivia game, it's not trivia, but there's someone who's quicker to think is going to destroy people who aren't. They're going to think of something with every letter, and it is harder to beat someone in that regard. And that's why I think this game plays better when there's teams, because the teams can work together. Mm-hmm. All right, and finally, the future president, Melody.
I like the game because I found a little strategy to it. that you do your turn, and then before it's your turn, you already start thinking of what the word is that you're gonna say. At the very last minute, somebody says the word that you're gonna say, and then it gets
So that messes it all up.
Yeah.
So you think it's a good game?
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, there you have it. Flip it out.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.